yeah, like, you beating her up like she not nothing on you. That's why, yeah, you see her face, like you see her like she got marks all over her face. That's because of you. That's because you hit her. She ain't even hitting you. Like, look at your hair. You look good. Your hair looks good.
Girl, let me call you back. I'm about to record a video. Okay, bye. Hi, you guys. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I am Jordan Elyse, and today is going to be a story time. Now, before we get into this story time, I feel like it's only right that I give you guys a little update about what's been going on. Where have I been? I feel like not much has been going on, so I didn't want to take up a whole video doing like a life update video, because it's not that deep, it's not that serious. But I know a burning question that has honestly been on my mind too, if I was a viewer, is like, girl, where have you been? Like, are you okay? What's going on? Because I really haven't even been posting like that on my Instagram like that either. And the simple question to that is, yes, I am okay. Everything's fine with me. But the main reason why I have not been on YouTube, sorry if you guys hear that, that's our smoke detector alarm, whatever. The main reason why I have not been on YouTube, I have not been posting that much really on my social media accounts, is because I was in summer school. Yes, I began summer school the first week in June, and my last day was July 29th. That was my last day of summer school. And I don't know if I just didn't expect it to be as hard as it was, okay? But summer school tried to take me out. Like, summer school tried to finish me. I'm not even being dramatic. Like, it really tried to take me out the game in my academic career, okay? It tried to, like, kill me. But I'm here, okay? I survived. I'm a survivor. So I'm here. I'm good now. But yes, it really tried to end me, and I was so focused. Like, it's really all about priorities at the end of the day. And oh, excuse me, and summer school was a priority for me. YouTube at the time, it wasn't a priority for me. My priority was making sure I had good grades in my classes. I was on top of it with my schedule, and my classes all started at different times. Like, I took a humanities, oh sorry, my phone. I took a humanities, what was I saying, crap? Oh yeah, I took 3 summer classes. I took them all at Spelman. I'm gonna try to keep this under like 5 minutes. I took them all at Spelman. I took a psychology of women's studies course. That was a humanities, so I was trying to get my humanities credit out the way. Then I took Gen Chem 1 lecture, and then, no, Gen Chem 2 lecture, and then Gen Chem 2 lab. And with that, it was just a lot, okay? The humanities class was asynchronous, so we never met, and she opened up the assignments on a week-by-week basis. That was fine, because it was really like, we had work due Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So it was really, oh no, Saturday. So it was really like, whenever you want to do it, before the due dates, that's when you turn it in. We never met on Zoom, anything like that. She had office hours once a week, so that was like, okay, that was cool. As far as the lecture course, Gen Chem 2 lecture goes, I had an amazing professor. So she made it, she did the best she could, okay? And I say that because I don't think summer school is supposed to be enjoyable. Like, it was awful. It was the worst time of my life. It was terrible. Like, I experienced burnout, and I'm like, how can I experience burnout? And it's only been like a few weeks. I was experiencing burnout. Like, 1 week I just didn't do anything. I just stayed in the bed and just was like sobbing, okay, the entire week, because I was just feeling like, I cannot do this. Like, this is crazy. But like I said, she did the best she could. And I don't think that it was really a discussion of the difficulty level. I think it was just because, since it was already a difficult course and it's summer school, so it's rushed, that's just like, you really can't do anything about that. Like, because we had tests every week, quizzes every week, homework assignments, like 2-3 of them a day. It was just a lot. So it's like, if you really miss, like, summer school really tested my organization skills and my ability to stay on track and on a schedule, because I had to write down everything. I had to check my planner every day. Every time I got, you know, a notification about something, or something's due, something, I had to write it down and really check it every single day and be on top of it, because I'm like, girl, if you miss this, it's like over for you. Like, because it goes by so fast, you don't even realize it. Lab, that was awful. It was the worst. It was awful. It wasn't like, okay, you're doing little labs online, like little simulations online. They sent us a kit. Spelman chemistry department sent us a lab kit, and we literally had to, like, goggles on, gloves on, determining pH, measuring 0.1 moles, like calculating stuff. Like, it was no joke. And we had to do 2 of those a week, because that course was only like a 5-week class. So we did like 2 labs a week, and then of course with the labs comes the lab report. So it was just a lot. Like, it was a lot, and that was just, it was awful. I don't think I was prepared for a course load to be like that quick and that fast, because it was just a lot. But like I said, okay, I'm a survivor. I made it. We in here, and that's done. That's behind me. I got good grades, so by the grace of God, I got good grades, so that's just whatever. So now my focus is, before school starts, I actually start work on Monday, but before school starts on Wednesday, I'm trying to, you know, get in the habit of pre-recording and pre-editing. So if it's like a week where I just honestly cannot record, I can't edit, I already have a video like in the vault that I can just upload and just have uploaded together. And honestly, I don't know if it's just my videos, but YouTube literally takes like 2 days. It takes literally 2 days to upload a video. So that is so aggravating, but I'm gonna try to be consistency is my word for the rest of 2020 and beyond. Consistency. So I'm gonna be more consistent and, you know, have things on a specific schedule, actually time on YouTube when I'm actually gonna publish things, so it can actually be published at a specific time on a specific day consistently. So that's my word. So now I'm like over 5 minutes, I'm already at 7. So let's get into the story time. Okay, so by the title of this video, you know this is gonna be the story time of the time I got into my first fist fight. Okay, so when was this? 7th grade. I'm saying when was this, like I'm not telling the story. I was in the 7th grade, okay? 7th grade, middle school. This was a time where I don't think Instagram had just dropped, but it was fairly new. Let me just say that it was fairly new, and all you could do is just post pictures, like just regular pictures on Instagram. It didn't have like any features, anything like that. It was just Instagram. So if y'all want to go like way back, if y'all remember Keek was like a social media app where you post like just videos, like random videos, and it was no features. It was Keek was the social media to actually post videos. And of course Vine was going around, but Vine was like funny videos, like people trying to laugh, whatever, funny videos. Keek was literally like, okay, well, I just went to a concert, so this is a video of that, or I'm going out to eat, this is a video of what I had to eat, that type of thing. So excuse me. So I remember one day I go on Instagram and it's like, oh, new feature, you can post, I think it was like a 10-second video. And this was like big because Instagram had never done this. Like, it was like a new feature, so everybody was like, oh, everybody just posting random videos, and everybody's like, oh, to be honest videos, because that's when like the whole like for to be honest thing was like a big thing. So they was like, oh, like for to be honest video. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I reposted the little picture like for to be honest video. So it's this girl, should I just say, I don't want to say her name because like I haven't talked to her in years, but I want to be respectful, so what we're gonna name her? Kennedy, sure. So a girl, Kennedy, she had liked my video and I didn't like her. I didn't like her, but I don't know why I didn't like her. I just didn't like her, and we weren't friends. So when she liked my video, I was just like, girl, you trying to be funny? Like, what you liking my video for? You know I don't like you, you know we not friends. I'm just like, girl, like, you know we're not friends. Like, why are you liking my video? Like, why are you liking my picture to be honest video? You know we're not friends, like, you know we do not talk. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be petty. So she liked it, and I had literally, I don't know if these were my exact words, but it was along the lines of this. Okay, To be honest, Kennedy, you're cool, you're cute, you can dress. Psych, you thought I was gonna say something nice about you, right? To be honest, I don't like you, you're ugly, you can't dress, you're rude, and we're not friends, so I don't know why you're liking my video. And that was it. And I posted it on Instagram. And yeah, I honestly did not think anything of it. Like, I didn't think, I'm like, okay, well, girl, like, you know I don't like you, so why are you doing this? Like, what's the reason? Because I feel like even at that age, me being in 7th grade, how old was I in 7th grade? Like 12, 13. I feel like if you don't like a person, like, why are you following me on social media? I literally do not follow, and this is to this day, but I had this mentality back in middle school. Like, I did not follow anybody on social media that I did not like, or that I didn't care for, or that I didn't want to see what they was posting, or if they was posting so much negative stuff. I did not follow them. I just feel like that's weird. Like, if you do not like me, why are you following me on social media? That's weird, period. So I didn't think anything of it. I literally went down the list and was doing everybody else's To Be Honest video. And then after a few hours had passed, I deleted all of them off my page, my Instagram page. So at the time, if you guys remember, I'm gonna tag it, but like one of my I think it's my first video I ever posted on my YouTube channel. It was years ago, but it was about backstabbing best friend. That girl from that video, at this time, we were like super close. So she was at my house. I'm just gonna call her old girl because I don't remember what I called her in the old video. But so she was at my house or whatever. So we chilling or whatever. It's a Saturday. Like I said, my mom and her grandmother were really close. So on most Saturdays, they would like be out shopping in the streets or whatever. And either I would be over her house or she would be over my house. So this weekend, she was over my house. And my little sister was upstairs asleep or whatever. So we're just chilling. And then we hear the doorbell ring. And I'm just like, who's at my house? Like, it's a Saturday, but like, is it the mailman? Like, who's at my house? So I go to look, and I see it's a couple kids from the neighborhood, and they stay in the neighborhood, but they also go to my school too. Because mind you, the neighborhood that we used to stay in, it was right by like our zone schools, but it wasn't like, of course, zone school, every state gonna have a zone school, but it was really close. So everybody who stayed in this neighborhood and the neighborhood connected to mine, we all went to the same, most likely like elementary, middle school, and high school together. So we all went to the same middle school, and I knew them, but we weren't like friends. Like, we didn't hang in the same crowd. If I was outside and they was outside playing, like, yeah, we might talk or whatever and play together, but we wasn't like friends. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, why? Like, they don't want me to come outside? Like, why are they at my house? So they ring my doorbell, and then I'm just like, hey, like, what's up? And it was this girl, we're gonna call her Tootie, her boyfriend, Tootie's boyfriend's friend, and his girlfriend, so 4 people. So the dudes, they was acting kind of weird. Like, everybody was kind of like looking at each other, and it was just like, oh, can we have some water? And I'm like, okay, sure. So I gave them some water, and then I'm just like, okay, but like, for real, like, what's up? Like, why are y'all at my house? Because I was really confused. And Tootie steps up, and she was like a real ghetto girl. So she steps up and she was like,
so if Kennedy came to your house and said she wanted to fight you because of that video you made about her, what would you say?
And I was like, well, I feel like it's kind of dumb to want to fight because of a video on Instagram, but I mean, I just feel like it's stupid. That's what I said. And she was like,
okay, but if she really said that she didn't like the video and she wanted to fight you, like, what would you say?
And mind you, I'm still not like catching on to like, girl, this girl's at your house, or like they trying to press you to fight her. So I was just like, well, I mean, if she really is that upset and she wants to fight about the video, then I mean, I guess like we could fight. Literally, as soon as I said that, Tootie like stepped back, and then here goes Kennedy coming around the corner. So the reason I didn't see her is because how my old house was set up, it's like, if this right here is the front door, this is like the garage door. So the garage door really sits out from the front door. So if you're just like looking out the front door head on, if somebody's in front of the garage, you're not gonna see them because they're not like in your view yet or whatever. So Kennedy was in front of the garage, so then she just like surfaces like magic. So then it clicked to me like, okay, they really brought this girl to my house and she came so we could fight. So I'm just like, okay. So I'm looking at Kennedy, but mind you, like me, I never been to fight before. Like I don't even think I know how to fight. Like I don't want to fight her, so I'm just like, I was like, Kennedy, so like you really want to fight because of the video? And she was like,
yeah, cause yeah, I wanna fight. Yeah, I wanna fight you. Yeah, cause you should have made a video about me. You talking all that mess about me. Yeah, I wanna fight.
and I'm just like, in my mind, I'm just like, bro, I don't want to fight this girl. Like I just don't like you. That don't mean I want to hit you. Like. I honestly did not think that video was gonna cause her to come to my house and want to fight me, because I'm like, just because I don't like you doesn't mean I want to harm you. Like I just don't like you. We're just not friends, and that's okay. Like why do you want to fight because of that? I looked at my friend at the time, old girl, and she basically looking at me like, what you looking at me for? You need to go get ready so you can fight this girl, like whatever. So she was like, old girl, my friend, she was like, she came to your house, like yeah, you need to fight her. So I'm just like, okay, now I feel peer pressure, so now I guess I have to fight. So I told them like, come around my back, like come to my backyard, because I'm like, I can't just be fighting like on my front porch, whatever. So I go back in the house, and my friend, she's like getting me ready to fight. So I'm in like 7th grade. I was a real girly girl in like middle school, elementary school and stuff. So I never even owned a pair of sneakers. I did not get my first pair of sneakers until I was in the 8th grade, I think. So I don't own any sneakers. So I had to put on my mom's sneakers, right? I put on my mom's sneakers, and I'm just like, okay, so I guess we about to fight. Like, so she wrapped my hair. I had a silk press. She wrapped my hair, and I'm just like, bro, like, she really wants to fight me. And my friend was like,
Yeah, and you gonna fight her because who she thinks she is coming to your door like that? Like, no, you gotta fight her because obviously she looking for something, so you need to give it to her.
no lie, that's what she was saying. And I'm just like, bro, like, okay. Okay. So I go outside. I had on like a tank top. Like I said, my hair was wrapped up, and I had on my mom's sneakers. So everybody's in the backyard. Everybody posted up with their phones out, ready to record. So, mind you, I'm 5'7" now, and I feel like I've been this height for like a long time. But 7th grade, I was at least, let's say, like 5'5". Like I've been tall since, of course, like I spurted like young when I was young. So I had to at least be like 5'5". Kennedy was like 5'1" at the most. Like she was either like 4'11", 5 feet, or 5. Like 5'1" had to be like the tallest she was. So, and she was ready to fight. Like she had on Tim's and a white t-shirt and some like jean shorts. Like she was ready to fight for real. So basically, I asked her one more time, because I'm okay. Like maybe she feel peer pressure too. Like maybe she'll just like back out for real, be like, okay, it's not that serious, whatever, like. And she not gonna fight. So I asked her again. I'm like, okay, so, but I'm trying to act like tough. So I was like, okay, so you really want to fight? I was like, so you really want to fight because of a video? And she was
like, yeah, I do. I wanna fight. And
in my mind, I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, I really do not want to fight this girl, but okay. So we get to fighting. So we get to fighting, and the first thing that this girl gravitated towards was my hair. So I guess I didn't wrap my scarf and had my bonnet on as tight as it could be. So she literally pulled the scarf off, pulled the bonnet off, and she was grabbing on my hair for dear life. Mind you, I'm trying to actually punch her. Like, I'm trying to punch her. Again, I can't freaking see, because at the time, all I wore was glasses. I didn't have any contacts, so I really couldn't see, honestly. But I was really trying to like hit her, like punch her. But she was content on pulling my hair. Because this was the thing. Back in middle school with fights, girls and guys, the whole thing was like dragging some, like throwing somebody, like flipping some, that's the word. Flipping somebody over. So I think her objective of the fight was trying to flip me over on my back to get on top of me to like gain control and then start punching me. So she wasn't even punching me, honestly. She was she was just pulling my hair down as much as she could. So I started getting aggravated, and I was like, get this off my hair, get this off my hair, because I'm like, bro, like stop pulling my hair, punch me, kick me, do something, but stop pulling my hair. Because she was, at this point, my hair is literally like wrapped in her hand. She's just pulling and pulling and pulling, trying to pull me down as much as she can. And I'm like, bro, And I'm over here like literally, I'm like this. And I'm like trying to hit her because she has my hair all the way down like this. And at that point, I just stopped hitting her and I was just grabbing like her wrist, like trying to grab her hands to try to like get her off of my hair. And that's when my friend, she like stepped in and she like got her off my hair or whatever. So then I went inside to, of course, me being me, check my face, okay? So of course I had no marks, no cuts, because she really wasn't doing nothing. But I just had like, I had really bad acne in middle school, like bad acne. And I always would get whiteheads on my forehead. So all I just saw was like all my whiteheads were basically like popped. So I'm like, whatever, like, thank you, like, thanks, that's not nothing. But I just was then I started running my fingers through my hair, and I noticed that my hair was coming out. It wasn't like shedding bad, but you know, when you have all that tension on your hair like that, it's bound to like start coming out a little bit. So that's when I really got mad. I wasn't mad, of course, like when we first started fighting and everything, because I did not want to fight her. But when I saw how my hair was coming out like that, I was like, oh no, now I'm pissed. I ain't even bother wrapping my hair up again. None of that. I went outside and she had asthma. I know that because she was like by the wall, like with the pump, like like she couldn't breathe or something. But I was mad. I was rocking from side to side. I had like my hands like this, like I was pissed because I'm like, girl, not you pulling out my hair, like what is wrong with you? So here go Tootie, right in my ear,
like, yeah, like, you beating her up like she ain't got nothing on you. That's why, yeah, you see her face, like you see her, like she got marks all over her face. That's because of you. That's because you hit her. She ain't even hitting you. Like, look at your hair. You look good. Your hair looks good.
And in my mind, I'm like, girl, if you don't shut up, like you came with her to my house so she could fight me. Like, aren't you supposed to be on her side, like on her team? Like, go over there. Like, I got my teammate. I got my one friend here to make sure I'm straight. Like, what are you doing? But y'all ain't say that, because Tootie, she was known for fighting. Like, she was that girl in middle school known for just fighting just because it's a Tuesday. Like, that's what she was. So I made sure I just get my thoughts in my head, because I'm like, I don't want her to turn on me now, want to fight me, and I don't want no problem. So I was just like, okay, like, whatever. And she was like, run up on her, like, go ahead, run up on her. And I was like, nah, because I don't want nobody to say that I snuck her. That was a thing too in middle school, like sneaking somebody, which is basically like you catch them off guard. Like, they don't think y'all got, you just catch them off guard, just hit them, and that's how the fight starts. But all I know is she was bleeding, so I got that one in. Her nose started bleeding. So I did good with that one. But yeah, and I think she left. I think I asked her after either the second or third time we had fought again. I think I asked her like, okay, are you done? Like, do you want to fight some more? And I think she was like, no. And then she left and everything, and I went back inside, and that was really it. Oh, excuse me. Once I did go back in the house, of course the video was posted, so people was like posting it and stuff, and people were and people were commenting on it like, oh, that fight was weak, da da da. And I'm thinking to myself like, duh, like I'm like 12. I'm 12, okay? I never got in no fight before. I don't fight. I don't even own a pair of sneakers to fight in. Like, I don't fight at all. So I don't know what y'all want me to do, but whatever. So I don't know like what happened. Like I said, like if people were talking about it at school, because this happened on a Saturday and it wasn't the summertime or something. It was in school. So I don't know if people were talking about it on Monday, or I think once everybody, like as the weekend progressed, everybody started posting their own videos and stuff, so it kind of just got buried and everything like that. Between Kennedy and I, we were friends before that fight, and I think the whole falling out thing, and me, I've just had this mentality since I was little, like that was the only time I've ever physically fought my friend. I've never fought a girl I consider my friend before, ever. And I'm just like, if I feel like I'm at the point where I want to physically harm you by putting my hands on you, we just can't be friends. Like, we can't be friends before the fight, and then if it does come to the fact that we do fight, we cannot be friends after, because I don't fight my friends. Like, I don't fist fight. Like, we can cuss each other out all day, but I do not put my hands on my friends at all. That's just a boundary that I just don't cross. So we literally weren't friends after that, but like I said, we went to the same middle school. We actually ended up going to the same high school together. We just never became friends after that. We really never talked, honestly, after that. But I saw her in school, you know, she was friends with the girl who stayed across the street from me, so I would see them together and like we would speak and everything, but we honestly were just never friends after that. So that was just what that was. So yes, you guys, that is it. I just got a text message, so I'm looking at that. But that was it. That is the end of this story time about the first time I got into a fist fight. It's so funny because I was not planning to record this story time. I was planning to record something totally different today, but life happened, so this will be at with it. But like I said, the theme of the rest of the year and beyond is consistency. So I vow to be consistent on my YouTube channel. I vow to get my own personal school schedule together, so I'm able to consistently get a YouTube schedule together. So that's something that I pledged I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work on it, do better at that. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please feel free and do not forget to like and subscribe and comment in the description box and tell me if you had your first fight, if you had a fight before, and like how was that. I would love to read the comments and like see what you guys say about that. So yes, that is all I have. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later.